take it to your nearest centre, it's nothing serious. Well, it kind of was serious.
Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today you join me on what is quite a wet and windy day after the heat wave. Didn't last long. We have a very miserable day and we are here at Porsche Centre Reading. You might be thinking, what the hell is going on there? Well, I'm going to be updating you that as this video goes on, because you might have remembered when I made a video, you might not have seen it, when I made a video there was a slight issue with my GT3RS. I thought it was fairly small, but it's actually bigger than we thought. I've kindly just got a lift up here from my friend, the gentleman who bought the Porsche GT3. And he's kindly driven me up here from London to come and pick up my car, which is just in this centre here. And yeah, it was such a nice drive, to be honest with you, and it's such a good daily. Compared to the RS, this is just much more of a chilled drive. Maybe one day we'll do a sort of a back-to-back comparison so you guys can, you know, see that. But honestly, so much more chilled than the RS. The RS is very more track focused, etc. Because that is his daily driver. He doesn't have anything else. That's the car he drives day to day. Before we get into the actual issue on what is wrong with my car, it's more serious than we thought. This is no fault of Redline Specialist Cars who sold me it. It's just a bit unlucky, and that's just the way things go. And Porsche Centre Reading have been amazing. They really have. They've been very kind, kept me up to date with how everything's going, sending me texts. James here has been an absolute legend, and I couldn't recommend them highly enough. So if you do have a car, please bring it here. They're such lovely people. I can't recommend them highly enough. And you are probably thinking, you're at Porsche Centre Reading, you live in London, what are you doing here? Well, you know what, I did a bit of research, but I also wasn't left with any choice, because what happened is I called the closest dealership to me, and that was Porsche Centre West London. The dealership as you drive through into London, and I basically called them and I said, my car's got a problem, I know it's under warranty, could I bring it in? Would it be possible for you to have a look around it? And I'm going to be totally honest with you, like I am with my videos, and they were so rude to me. They were so rude to me. The receptionist basically fobbed me off, was like, yeah, well, whatever, is it serious or what? Didn't take me seriously at all, and said, we'll get someone to call you back. Someone called me back, I think 3 days later, and they said, we can book you in 9-10 weeks. I was like, are you joking? But not just saying, I mean, sometimes people are full, I understand that, but so rude. So basically what I did was like, don't worry, honestly, I'll get it fixed myself. There's a wasp flying around. And I called the guys here at Porsche Centre Reading. They were so nice to me, and they said, just bring your car down, we'll get it sorted, and we'll book you in early. When you've got a problem, you just want to get it sorted and you want to be kept updated, and that's what they've done. 911 Carrera S, that looks cool, doesn't it, with the grey? Oh yes. Anyway, let's head inside, because there's something there which I want to show you. That is a 911R. Now we're talking. Right, we are inside, and already, the moment I got in here, I've just paid my money, which we're going to get to, but there are a couple of cars which are undercover, so we're going to show you what is undercover. Two lucky people are collecting new cars today, so I mean, I think, is that a Boxster under there? I think that is a Boxster under there, potentially. But yeah, someone's bought a new car, so congratulations, whoever's bought this. If you're watching, you're probably not. And then I think what's under here is actually a Macan, which I'm a massive fan of. I think the Macans are very cool. And there you go, there's a Macan, and I think it's a Boxster anyway. We have a Panamera with roof box. I do like roof boxes, I'm a fan. I think they just look, they look epic, don't they? This is the E-hybrid one. Okay, and what we also have here is a 911R, the car I was just talking about outside, and I do think that they are just one of the most iconic cars around at the moment, worth a lot of money, like £300,000 for one of these, which is a fair pricey, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's just go to the front here so we can have a look, so I can show you. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, a 911R. We do like 911Rs, don't we? Especially that stripe. If I had the money, I would buy one. I would absolutely buy one. And this, yours only, £349,000. And then 911R. Manual as well. Like when you look inside it, it's manual, which I like even more. And then we'll have a quick run round. We have a Cayenne Turbo, which is here, a new Cayenne Turbo. We have a 718 Boxster, which I do think, I do like those a lot. They are good looking cars. We have a 718 Cayman just there. We have another Macan, which is cool. I do like the rear lights. I'm a fan of the rear lights on those. We have a Cayenne. We also have a very nice Panamera Turbo, which is here. Panamera Turbo is a quick bit of kit. That is a very quick bit of kit, and like it in the blue as well. We also have a 911, looking good, looking very good. And then we also have a 911 Targa 4 GTS. And I think, well, you don't want to be taking out of the weather what it is today, but to be honest, in the summer, cruising around in one of them is pretty damn baller. And there we go. There's my GT3RS, ready to go, ready to head back home to London. Immaculate. They've given it a full detail, they've given everything to it, so they've really kindly done that for me, and they've actually left the front lift up. So yeah, every time I come and see this car, I just think, you know what, you are getting better and better looking every single day. Here we go. Here we go, there it is all outside. I've just actually found just a little bit of a parking spot here at Porsche Centre Reading, and it's immaculate. It is totally immaculate. And we're just going to have a little walk around, and then I'm going to tell you what the problem is of it. I mean, you can't just look at it sat there like that. Got it back, it's all sorted. The problems which this car had are now done, and like I say, I will explain exactly what has been going on. So if you remember, you might not have seen the video, but this car had a bit of a problem with the rear glass. It's plastic, and that needed to be replaced. And there was other things as well which needed to be replaced as well. So what was happening is that this little section here, this was raising. So this part here was raising, and this has all been fixed. A whole new window has now gone on the car, so this is now fully sorted. But yeah, like you can see, there's no like getting that one up there. Yeah, it's all very nicely sorted. It just needed to be rebonded, but as Porsche do it, they had to reorder a whole new bit of glass. And I'm going to tell you how much that is. This bit of glass was £3,000 with labour to all be sorted. So £3,000 to get that refitted. But then there was one fundamental problem. And there was a warning light which is on the car. But there was one fundamental problem with it. And I explained that there was a warning light on the dash. And it said, take it to your nearest centre. It's nothing serious. Well, it kind of was serious, and I'm not going to hide the fact of what it was, because this is just how I do it on my channel. I document the whole journey with my cars. It needed a new engine mount. The engine mounts hold the engine in the car, and one engine mount had broken basically. So one side of it was, yeah, the engine was rattling around, which is less than ideal. So yeah, not great. So basically the engine mount needed to be replaced. This part, the actual engine mount, was £1,300 plus more money for the labour, etc. But that's not actually the problem. It's the problem which the engine mount can cause from having a loose engine mount. Again, you don't want to be driving around and the engine wobbling around and different things going wrong. And I did notice a little bit of a weird noise in it, but I just thought that was actually all part of it. But this noise wasn't part of it, so it needed a new engine mount, it needed a new windscreen, and this bill, it is covered under warranty, but the total bill, and I will show you the receipt, was over £5,000. If this did not have an extended warranty, it'd be so expensive, honestly. I wouldn't know what I'd be doing at this point, to be honest with you. And also, there was another thing which got done. So luckily, now the glass and the engine mount are sorted. So that part is sorted, and now the car is fully ready for the track, etc. One part which needed to be replaced also, and that was 2 new rear tyres. And here you will be able to see briefly, but there is lots of tread now. These are brand new rear tyres, as you can see, which is very nice. So one side, I think it was the right side here, that had 2 nails in it. I was totally unaware, but during the health check, which Porsche do, that's what they do. They basically, yeah, it had a health check, and there was 2 tyres, 2 nails in this rear tyre. And what that means is you can't just fix one tyre. You then have to, if you're going to change one, it means you have to go to the other side and change the other. So both rear tyres have now been replaced, and we have 2 new rear tyres on this car, and all of the tyres are now bang on. So I needed to pay for the tyres because that's what you have to do. That is not part of warranty, so I had to pay for the tyres, and for 2 new tyres was £950. They're big massive tyres, aren't they? So yeah, I had to pay that. So I just didn't want to cut any corners, to be honest with you. Didn't want to cut any corners. £950. And now the car is fully ready for the track, and that's coming next. So the glass, the tyres, and you just Porsche have been amazing. They've been amazing, and now it's just perfect. Now it's absolutely perfect. Every little sort of error is all fixed. My friend's GT3 over there, he had a slight problem with a puncture. This car here, a slow puncture he thought, but it was actually a loose valve. So he went into Porsche and he said, I've got a bit of a problem with my valve. And that, honestly, what they did, they took it in and they fixed it for free. That's how good they are. And here we have the bill. This was the bill for my tyres. So as you can see down there, £934. This is what it says. But as you can see there, just here, it says PADM warning light on, investigation found, engine mount fitted to be at fault, supplied, fitted new mount, checked all okay. Oh, paper's going everywhere. Checked all okay, warranty rear window drift, supplied and fitted new window, as per technical, warranty carried out, da, 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 da. And also what they did is they carried out a wash and a vacuum and a detail, which we like, £934. The sheet which is just down here, which I need to pick up, this shows the total amount that was authorised for the work for everything, and that comes to £5,234. So let's be thankful right now that we have warranty, because that would be my bill if there was no warranty on this car. Right, put my bill away, which is well, not less than ideal, but also I've got a bit of a goodie bag which Porsche have kindly gave me. Very kind of them to do that. I've got my water in here, which is very nice. I'm not when you get thirsty these days in these cars. What's going on my hair? And also I've got another thing, and then also I got mints! Porsche mints! Hello! I mean, who treats you like that? That's just Porsche. And also, I got a pen. Very cool. So yeah, these are the things I've got. And I've also got something in here. They might be sweets, they might be something totally different, but I hope they're sweets. That's how good they do things. What absolute legends. Porsche Centre Reading, please come down here. We're back! Oh. Man, I miss this car. I miss this car a lot. Right, I am now in the car heading back to London. It is chucking it down with rain, and I'm so happy to be back in here. The slight issue, the engine mount, I straight away noticed when I was driving that rattling noise is now gone. We have 2 new tyres on the car, we have a new rear screen on the car, and it's all fixed. So I think that's the main thing to come out of all of this, that warranty. It is important, don't get me wrong, it is very important, and I'm thankful that I have it. But now the car is just perfect. I mean, that's what they saw. They do the health check, they go through every single part of the car, and they check that everything is just perfect. And that's what I love about Porsche. They don't mess about, they get it done, and they just do an amazing job. And I'm thankful for that, and I'm very thankful to the guys down there, because you just never want an issue with a car. And like I say, it's just no fault of like Redlines who sold it to me. I think it's just a bit unlucky, but an engine mount that can cause real issues to it. Now what is so nice about it is it's ready to go on the track. I can now enjoy it more, and I just know that it's perfect now, and that's in my head. When I do my track day coming up, I just know that it's all ready to go. It's all balanced out, the tracking, the rear tyres, everything, and that's what's going to happen next. So very shortly you're going to see me on a circuit with this car. I know you've been wondering where it's been. I know a lot of people also said on the video where I was driving around with Tony, why don't you just take your own car? Well, my own car was getting fixed, so that was the reason. And I wanted to make it perfect before taking it on the circuit, because it's my pride and joy. I've worked hard to own it, and I don't want anything to happen to it. And it's a car that I don't plan on selling anytime soon. And now
I can enjoy it. I think that's the main thing. So I'm going to get home, I'm going to phone up Tony actually, and I'm going to say, mate, let's get ready for a track day. We're all ready to go. Like I say, I just like to make things as honest as I can. And the moment I obviously saw the bill, and I just thought, well, I've got to let everyone know, and that's just what I want to do. So please, thank you for all staying so patient with me with this car in terms of waiting for the track stuff. It is all coming, and I do appreciate all your support and messages all the time. If you think I don't, I do, just so you know. But thank you once again. Thank you to Porsche Centre Reading. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon.